Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 193 of Show Free Rick. They'll be going over By Me by Niko DeMille. This song has a very similar kind of common motif that we've been seeing recently of a kind of just discussing relationships with, or obviously Niko's relationship with his girlfriend in a very respectful manner as per usual when it comes to these more recent songs. It's most certainly a change from like the previous songs before his current girlfriend that we saw. And obviously, I do much enjoy this more respectful manner that they take and all of that. But yeah, so we kind of just see is he discusses like once again just kind of a desire and a request for her to come by him, lay by him, don't lie to him, stuff like that. That's really the chorus of the song, and the chorus of the song is most certainly a very, I guess, peak chorus to say the least, because it's just super enjoyable, and I love the sound of it and all of that. And that's my big thing on this song. The sound for me in this song is honestly better than the lyrics. Now, the lyrics are obviously phenomenal as per usual. However, the beat of this song is very alluring. But yeah, so we're just trying to get to see this general, like I said, motif of the relationship being just kind of wanting from them and just requesting also a dedication to his girlfriend through lines such as how this voice is meant for your ears and all that such. We also get to see some references to his previous struggles with drug abuse, with him speaking about how he would get so messed up that he would draw his face in a line. And yeah, now that was probably my favorite lyric of the song because honestly, I know it's meant in a serious manner and all that, but like I just found it kind of goofy because I can just imagine like, okay, so there's this one, I believe it's a Markiplier video where he's trying blue Sour Patch Kids, and he has this big knife with this bed knife, and he cuts it open. And he's like, "Get a lot of coke and just." But yeah, it just reminded me of that, or like I can imagine Wolf of Wall Street or something like that, where if they got like a coke, they got the coke laid out or something like that. And they drew like a Mickey Mouse face for some reason. What came to mind? But yeah, so really stupid little tangent there. But yeah, I just really enjoyed that line, and yeah. So we also had another really good line with the statement of, "Mama, I wouldn't settle for less than a dime." And he's kind of discussing how he would not settle for less than a beautiful woman because they are discussing about the beauty of his girlfriend. And I just like I don't know, I really just like the wording there because a dime is obviously either a piece of money, a piece of currency, or it is what is often referred to as an attractive woman, or a dime piece, whatever you want to call it. And so I just really like that line. It was really cool, and it is most certainly one of my favorites about the song as well. Now, like I said, in this song, my favorite part of it was actually the music itself because it is really just it's a vibe. I know that's a very, I guess, non-descriptive term, but it's super enjoyable because it is most certainly a summer song. It has a very, I guess, just chill beat to it. It's very tranquil. I can imagine just riding through the beach with the top down, seeing palm trees, to get the smell of the dead fish in the ocean in your nose. I don't know what it is. That smell is literally euphoric. And my favorite part about the beach is the smell because you get the salt and, like I said, the dead fish. The dead fish isn't the big thing you get of it. It's obviously the salt and the ocean sea spray and all of that. But still, like it puts you into a location. It makes you calm down, slow down, and just chill, vibe with the music, and feel as if, like you said, you got the hood down, the windows open, and you're just chilling, driving along a straightaway. And now there's specifically a beach that my family always goes to, and I imagine myself on that straightaway because there is a part of the highway which connects these two beach cities together. And I just imagine taking that drive because there's a beautiful state park near it as well. So yeah, I just really enjoy that. So that's one of the big things. Like I said, the just general vibe of it being summer. This is most, like I said, most certainly a summer song because it just has that summer beat to it. It almost has the beat to, I guess, more pop/rap-esque Spanish music in a way. Like I wouldn't be surprised to see Spanish, not to see, but to hear Spanish lyrics over this song. It really reminded me. Okay, I don't know if Niko listens to Jack Boys or Travis Scott or Don Toliver or Sofego, which are the components of Jack Boys, but this song really reminded me of PBT on Jack Boys 2 because it has a very similar beat to it. Like I don't know if Niko's ever listened to the song. If he hasn't, I believe that it is very cool that he was able to create such a beat with a similar atmosphere and vibe to it. But I wouldn't be surprised if he had listened to it, that it at least would have taken some inspiration from it because they don't necessarily sound similar, but they put you in a similar state of mind, just kind of chilling and, like I said, driving down the beach. So I did really like those similarities because PBT is one of my favorite songs on Jack Boys 2, and I just really like the beach. I love the beach. I've always loved the beach, and I just love the atmosphere it has with it because it's very calming. As everyone knows, the beach is calming. That's kind of like peanut butter and jelly going together. But yeah, also one of the big things I would like to discuss is how this song is going to be coming to Spotify as well. I really have liked this commonality of more of his songs coming to Spotify because I don't know what it is. Maybe Niko's getting a little bit more of, I guess, currency in his billetera. But yeah, I love this. I cannot wait to see more of his songs on Spotify because I primarily listen to my songs on Spotify. I don't ever go on my room really to listen to music on YouTube unless it's a new Niko drop. So I really love to see that his music is coming to my, I guess, native platform for listening to music because it means a lot because I do listen to a lot of Spotify. And heck, I've listened to self-titled Body of Work, I'd say every bit of over 25 times since it dropped on Monday of last week. So a week ago, not a week ago. Today's Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday night. So a handful of days ago. And so I just really like it because I like that I can support Niko in this way if he just ultimately ends up transitioning his music over, not necessarily transitioning, but transporting his music over to this platform because I don't prefer to listen to music on YouTube because you got the ads and all that, and I have premium on Spotify so I can listen to it just over and over and over again without any interruption, and I love that about my music because I don't like my music to be interrupted because it puts me in a vibe, puts me in a mindset, and I would love to remain in that, not be ripped out of it, exiled from this state of mind. But yeah, so I am really happy about that, and I cannot wait to see if we get more. Because like I said, I don't know if it's because Niko's getting a little bit more money so he can pay for this, but I hope he continues to make money because I want him to see. I want to see more of his songs on Spotify, and I just really want to see him prosper as an artist and have more time to make more music because I know that he's stated multiple times that being an artist is his main dream, and I hope he gets to see that dream. Like I talked about in the self-titled Body of Work thing, I hope he gets to tour someday. I will be at the first tour. I do not care where it is. If it's in NC, that's phenomenal. But heck, if it's all the way in dang Seattle, I will go. I will be there because I will not miss the showing of the GOAT here. But yeah, so that's just a bit of brief rambling about Niko and the kind of description there. That's all I really have for what's it called? By Me by Niko DeMille. And yeah, I think that is it because, like I said, it wasn't too lyrically intensive, but it was very enjoyable. And those lyrics obviously are different than what they've previously been, even though the motif is, like, not the motif, but the theme is relatively the same. And I like that Niko can take the theme of, well, I guess one kind of general theme, like I said, it's not really the same, but it's altered in a way to where it does have similarities. But he's able to take this general theme and then put lyrics to it that are different every single time. I really do enjoy that, and it makes, I guess, a great evasion for his songs to avoid monotony, because monotony is very annoying when it comes to music. That's one of the reasons why I lose, I guess, interest in a lot of my favorite artists is just monotony, or I guess safety, kind of going, well, what's safe rather than what's good or what's experimental or what's different. Like, I've seen that so many times, so many artists over the, how many years I've been listening to music consistently now for 4 or 5 years that I've been listening to music. I've found so many bands that just fell into monotony and therefore stopped being good. Like, Slipknot used to be my favorite band of all time, but after, I'd say, album 4, they kind of fell into monotony, and that's kind of the problem I have with a lot of artists in the modern day. But however, Niko has found a way to avoid this redundancy and keep up with a good, fresh pace, even though some of the themes of the songs may be similar. So yeah, like I said, that's all I really have for By Me by Niko DeMille, and that's all I really have for episode 193 of Shelf Review. So, thank you very much for watching.